planning to relocate to Finland? Let's talk about the various ways in which you can move to Finland on a permanent basis and even move to Finland with your family member. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alison. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers because you are the real deal. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares on my videos each time I post. I really do appreciate. And if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the various ways in which you can move to Finland, because I realized that there's a lot of confusion in the comment section in regards to how to move to Finland, especially when I posted my previous videos. To begin with, Finland is one of the Nordic countries in Europe, and it's equally part of the Schengen countries or the EU countries. So that means that when you get the Finnish visa, residence permit, or permanent residence, whatever it is, you have the opportunity to travel to 26 more countries in Europe. That's the most interesting part. Because we must travel. We must travel. Anyways, moving to Finland is very easy. It is one of those countries which the requirements are not that tight or that strict as compared to other European countries, like the big countries, the first world countries. I don't want to mention them here in my video. Moving to America, But generally, there are just two ways to move to Finland if you do not have any family member and if you're planning to move to Finland permanently. Either way, if you just want to visit, then you can apply for your Schengen visa. And if you apply for Schengen visa and you get the Schengen visa, you can visit Finland anytime you want, but you need to leave before your visa expires. Either ways, if you want to move to Finland permanently, then you need to use these two routes. So the first thing is work. So in order to move to Finland on the basis of work, you must get a job first. Don't go and start trying to apply for job work visa when you haven't gotten a job offer. You must get a job. Take your time. Go to websites. There are lots of websites on the internet that you can search. Get the companies that recruit internationally. Some of them that I know are Barona, Sigro. These are some of the companies that you can apply through, and check their requirements. Make sure you have a top-notch CV, because this is very important. Don't make the mistake to go and apply when your CV is not in order or it's not in shape. So make sure that your CV is in order, you have all the required documents, your certificates and everything, and then you push forward your application. Once you push forward your application, then you have to wait to get the result, whether you have been recruited or not. So what happens when they recruit you is that they would give you an offer letter. Some companies may want you to go through a language school, which is actually very good for you, because Finland is a country where English is not the first language. So for you to really survive and cope in Finland, you need to know the language. So if you have the opportunity to get an employer that is telling you, okay, you have to wait for some while, learn the language before you move, take it, grab it. In fact, grab it, hold it tight, because the language is really, really required here in Europe, in Finland, especially when you are in small cities like the one where I live. You really need the language if you really want to work and if you want to survive. Once you've gotten your job offer, the next thing that you have to do is to apply for your visa. And before you apply for your visa, your company would equally send you some documents that you have to upload to your account. And to do that, you have to open an account with enterfinland.fi. So you open an account with enterfinland.fi and then you choose work visa. Then you fill in every detail that they ask you to fill. Your company will equally fill the terms of employment on your behalf. And then once you're done filling this, paying your application fee, which is just 470 euros, you then have to book for your VFS appointment. So booking for VFS appointment depends. It depends on wherever you are in the world. In some countries, you can do that online. But in other countries, you have to send an email to the embassy or the VFS officials or the VFS centers that are in your country. You have to send an email to them. Then they'll be the one to tell you, okay, we have this date available for you. Then you would agree to that. But in other countries, you can just go online. And sometimes getting VFS appointment is not easy. I won't lie to you. Sometimes you would look for appointment until every morning you wake up to check. Every night you'll be waking up to check, but you won't find one. So you just have to be patient on that part. So now, if you're planning to move to Finland with your family, I would say there is a video that I have made on how to move to Finland with your family, whether on school basis or on employment basis. Please make sure go and watch that video. It's very important. You have all the details there on how to go about it. In that video I talk about attestation, the need for attestation. So then once you've done all those things, now you can now apply, submitting your application with your spouse. But your spouse must have their own Enterfinland account. You're not applying for your spouse on your own Enterfinland account. They must open their own Enterfinland account and do their own application, but your file will be considered as one file. So once you've gotten this, you would now book your appointment. You go for your appointment together. In most cases, you will book for VFS appointment together. Then once you go for your appointment together, you'll be the main applicant, but your spouse or your partner or your children, they are dependent. So they would go with you. You would have your interview. They will ask you questions, mainly questions about your work, about your employment, about your contract, if you know where you're going to, and things like that. And after that, you just have to go back and wait. And in most cases, when you apply together with your spouse, they will treat your documents together. So if they give you visa after 1 week, your spouse will get visa after 1 week. If they give you visa after 2 weeks, your spouse will get visa after 2 weeks. If they give you visa after 1 month, your spouse will get visa after 1 month. But if you have to travel and then um stabilize yourself before you bring your spouse, then that will be considered as a different case, because sometimes it can even take 2 months, it can take 6 months, it can take 9 months, depending on how many applications that they have. But generally, it's actually one of the fastest countries to get visa from as compared to other first world countries. So there is really nothing to worry about. Chill. So now the second way in which you can move to Finland is through education. Yeah, you can move to Finland through education, and to do that you would have to apply to schools in Finland that do accept international students. And there are lots of schools in Finland that accept international students, especially English programs. Yes, there are lots of them. So for that one, you'd have to go to this website. I have a video about that on my YouTube channel as well, but I'll just tell you the name of the site because I love you all. And I want to see you jackpata. No, not jackpata. Is it jackpata or jackpata? Anyways, I want to see you jackpata. So that is, the website is studyinfo.fi. Write it now. Go on, take your pen and write it. Studyinfo.fi. You go to that website, you search for the program that you want. Make sure that you go to filter search. In fact, when you watch that video, you know how to filter your search. Filter your search to English and then ongoing application. And then you apply. When you apply, you have to sit and wait. Once you're done applying, you sit and wait. And when you wait, it can take 1 month or it can take a couple of weeks. When they reply you and tell you that, okay, we are giving you admission, the next thing for you to do is to apply for visa. Apply for your visa for you and your spouse, or however way you want to go. If you want to travel first before your spouse comes, okay. But don't forget, there is a proof of fund. There is a new proof of fund. I have a video about that in my YouTube channel. See, I have everything ready for you. Go to my YouTube channel, you know about the new proof of fund that is required by the government. I have a video for international students. Hey, go watch my video on how to get your visa as an international student. It's a step-by-step guide from the time you get your admission, the documents that you need, everything regarding the documents that you need, everything that you need to prepare. It is there. Even after you've moved to Finland, the registration, the various registration that you have to do, it is in that video. So go and watch. You see, I care about you all. That's why I'm loading you with videos here and there. So make sure you watch these videos. At this point, I just want to say thank you for sticking by. I know I've talked too much, but anyways, just bear with me. So see you in my next video. And if you have any questions regarding life in Finland, moving to Finland, or anything regarding Finland at all, because I am Finland ambassador. Can't you see? I am wearing blue and then there is white in my background. So blue and white. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you some other time. Moika. And hey, before I forget, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Okay. Bye. I'm zooming out.